Alright, everyone. We're back. So, we get to have a little chat with Yami-chan here. Resign yourself to what's going to happen. Sit next to her? Yes. I see. So the title Sovereign was given to you by the Demon Realm. That's a pretty respectable position to have. And the person in charge of protecting the area is called the Chief. And they're what you would call your boss? That's right. As Sovereign, I'm one of those responsible for leading demons and maintaining demon-related public order. But there was a lot of discontent when I was picked for the job. A lot of demons thought it was outrageous to give such a position to a Nekomata like me with an unknown background. But then I started resolving all sorts of incidents. After battling bad demons with everyone's support, I started to naturally gain their approval. So did you say you were a devil hunter? I actually know a devil hunter myself. She's a really nice girl. I think it's amazing you've even got your own office. And those demons you're living with sound like so much fun. Hey, Kazuya-kun. I hear how you met all those girls. Yami is grabbing onto Kazuya's arm with both hands while casually rubbing her chest against him. I gotta calm down. No matter how harmless she might appear to be, I gotta consider the situation. This is exactly what White Rabbit was talking about. But, by the way, you mentioned a few others you know. So does that mean there are others here helping you protect the shrine? I've been curious about you as well. Like, what do you normally do with your time here in this shrine? I wouldn't say they help me. They're more like my friends, I guess. Like Tommy and Sumire and Kasagi-san and the Void. It's because I have everyone's support that I can do my best. Sometimes, really powerful enemies appear, or there's a problem in my way that's not easy to deal with. But as long as I have everyone here with me, I can manage. Also, though I said this shrine is abandoned, that doesn't mean people never come here. I get people turning up here on tests of courage, or even just casually wandering in. I love people even when they're in my kitten form. I love people even when I'm in my kitten form. Thanks to all the intense energy training I've done, I can get human energy just by having them touch me. Just by having them touch you? You mean, while you're a kitten? That's right. Just like when the humans pet cats. By having them play with me for 2 or 3 minutes like any other cat, I can get a few weeks worth of energy for materialization. The amount I get is tiny, but it's enough for me to be active. But if I have someone to play with, like the other demons do, then I can get a lot more energetic. So, Kazuya-kun, don't be so embarrassed. You can touch me all over if you want. Let me feel you more. Think of me like a big cat and run your hands over my body. Crap. What was that? Was that a bad topic? Kazuya is being pinned down by Yami. It's so strange. I have this burning desire to attack you for some reason. It has nothing to do with your energy or magic power. Hey, Kazuya-kun, is this really the first time we've met? It's like looking at your face makes me feel so happy. It's just your imagination. You must be imagining things, Yami-chan. Stop! Don't rub against my face! If you keep going, my mind's gonna... That voice just now. I'm saved. What are you talking about, saved? That voice was obviously the sign of yet another strange situation developing. And it sounds like there's more than one. Let's go take a look outside, Kazuya-kun. The main shrine building's gonna get surrounded at this rate. Alright, let's go check it out. You got anything you want to say? Yeah, just saying the same. Just outside this room, in the corner of the hallway, there's a hole you can use that leads from the side of the main shrine. Let's go out through there and find out what those presence is. What was that? This is bad. They're probably planning on destroying the entire building with magic. At the very least, this reduces the probability that they're allies. If they're attacking without warning, that must mean they already know we're in here. So there's no point in taking the stealthy approach. Looks like we have no choice but to go out through the front door. If we're going to get stopped trying to be quiet anyway, we might as well save ourselves a lot of time by meeting them head on. So instead, let's brace ourselves for what's out there and head out. Given what we know so far, there's almost certainly a fight waiting for us. And let's go. Hello there. Been a long time since I've seen you. There you are. It was tricky holding myself back so I didn't destroy the shrine. So you really did me a favor by coming out yourselves. Straddling the roof is a girl with wings on her back. Judging by her clothing and atmosphere around her, she looks like she's some kind of vampire. Either way, the intimidating aura around her strange magic is giving off definitively proves she's not human. Who are you? My name is Basilica, a descendant of the vampire clan. You're that Kazuya the twin spoke of, aren't you? You look like you're an excellent specimen. Vampire? Isn't it supposed to be vampire? Maybe it's a different species. I thought for sure she was a vampire, going by the way she carries herself and how powerful her magic seems to be. Huh, don't let me in with that lot. How rude for that to be the first thing to come out of your mouth, you brat. One day, my race will be just as famous as theirs. Just you wait. I'll free us from being seen as nothing more than vampire knockoffs. Her voice just squeaked. It seems this is a touchy subject for her. I'll avoid getting her too worked up and just leave it at that. You said that something before about twins. Are you assassins from another world tasked by Abaddon to come attack us? Exactly. It's not like I trusted those weirdos, but it's a different story if we're talking about attacking humans. All the humans of this world are the playthings of demonkind, and you, Kazuya, are no exception. Not now that I've found you. But first I'll test your strength. Come, Black Dog! It's time to play with that human! There she is, Black Dog. When appeared at the same time as the vampires shout, is a dog-like demon casting a large black silhouette. The tips of what appear to be its hair glittering with a golden hue. With ragged breasts, it seems to be assessing the situation before deciding what to do next, as its two large chests sway slowly. Black Dog? How'd you get a hellhound from the demon realm to obey you without the Demon King's authority? Huh, don't underestimate me. It's child's play to have been one or two to my will. Not to worry, the black dogs of my world aren't flesh-hungry, hell-guarding monsters. I think you know what I'm getting at. No way! Ooh! The black dog's breathing is becoming more ragged. Looks like my expectations were right on the money. Now, show me what you got, Kazuya. I'll have you thoroughly prove to me whether you're worthy of my attention. Here comes Kazuya! Alright, we got a black dog. These things ain't too tough. Let's start with some support. I'll just go with Sovereign's Insight, why not? I still got some cannon shots, so why not? Miss! Alright. Try not to miss this time, Kazuya. There we go. I wonder if they're weak to ice, like the normal Bargastar. Yes, they are. Grrr. Right, we can get through this. I've been able to inflict heavy damage on my opponent with Yami's support. Black Dog is backing off. You've done better than I thought you would. So that's why I was called here. But don't think that level of power will be enough. The attacks of her and her brethren aren't over yet. Be careful, Kazuya-kun! I can sense more of them! Yeah, a lot more of them. What? You seem surprised. Did you really think that was all you had to fear from a black dog? What strikes fear in the hearts of mortals is their proclivity for traveling in packs when hunting. You'll have to watch your flanks more carefully next time you face one, lest you be surrounded before you even realize what's happening. Well, assuming there is a next time for you. What are we doing, Kazuya? Only one thing we can do. Fight. We have to focus on one side and cut our way through. Let me deal with the other black dogs. I'll take any hits directed at you. About rush battles. Rush battles are special fights where you take on multiple enemies at once. The way to win them is to attack enemies and reduce the rush gauge at the top of the screen to 0. Damage dealt to enemies will reduce the rush gauge, depending on the amount dealt. The number of attacks you make has no influence on how much it is reduced, and neither do critical hits. Alright. Enemies will not attempt to pin you during these battles, but will inflict status effects such as exhaustion and weakness. Any turn while a status effect is active will increase the rush gauge. You will be defeated if the rush gauge is maxed out. The rush gauge will only ever increase at the end of a turn, so if it reaches 0 before the turn ends, you win. However, you're still at risk of getting day status as normal should your lust reach 100. You'll need to fight with one eye on each bar. That's it for an explanation. Would you like to read again? No. It's fairly straightforward. We'll just start with Hellbreak, so he can't get exhausted. Yami is dealing with the other black dogs surrounding us, but there's an abnormal number of them in front of me as well. This is more than one person can handle. I can't find an opening to attack Ice Slug Girl, but with all these black dogs, I wouldn't have the chance to attack even if I did. If I overexert myself, I'll end up completely surrounded in moments. Kazuya-kun, are you okay? Yeah, more or less. But there's too many. If this keeps up... Ta-da! Whoa, you gave me a fright. Where do you keep popping up from? Huh? Was I just a little too slow? And again, if you're still in one piece, that answers that question. Sorry for the wait. I'm all done with the preparations. All that's left is to wait for a response from them. But then I wonder if that'll work. The gap in the window might be too small. I wonder if they'll notice. Window? What are you talking about? 5. Yep, hacks! She's hacking the code! Huh? What are you talking? What are you doing all of a sudden? You're freaking me out! Watch out, Kazuya! Don't take your eyes off the black dogs! They're about to attack again! What the hell's going on? Huh? Is this my fault? Alright. Let's get Cool Calm up. Four. My rabbit might be counting down to something, Kazuya-kun. No shit. What? Really? That robotic voice she's putting on and her lack of response made me think she was broken. I can't be sure, but it sounds like we need to hold out until countdown's finished and we get some kind of opening. I'm really not sure about this, but let's try. Oh, it's all we could do either way. I mean, I can go on the offensive now. The bar's not going down at all. It's probably not going to go down until she finishes her count. In that case, let's put Sylphstorm up. One. Zero. Death Sword Chaos Star! What happened? Who are you? One of the main guests of the tea party has arrived. There's our boy, Luca. Wish they would have used one of his more recent CGs, but whatever. There he is. He's a great fighter, but utterly weak to temptation. He's the adventuring monster meal, the fake hero Luca! Huh? Kazuya? know my name? Have we met before? Huh? White Rabbit? So you're the one responsible for that blur back there. What are you playing at? Hold on. Explanations can wait. You should be more worried about dealing with the situation right now. These girls surrounding us don't seem like the patient type, so let's focus on scattering them before doing anything else. Grrr. Where'd Yami go? So it's okay for me to assume you'll be fighting alongside me as an ally? But probably? You don't have time to think about this, Kazuya. Here they come! Alright. Let's do this, Luca. Let's see. Oh, we got Alice helping us. Heavy ice damage to you. There we go. Oh, it seems like all my magic went away. I'll put Coil Calm up. Oh, let's see. Normal attack. Your skills. Guarantees critical next turn. Fully recover HP and SP. Increases party's physical and magic attack. Increases party evasion. Stun. Increase accuracy. Alright. Let's use Salamander. Demon Skull Beheading. There we go. Easy peasy. Amazing! Black Dog has clearly lost her will to fight. Being pushed back and failing to achieve what was certainly victory has her shaken. Yami is mostly able to hold them back behind me, but this boy is unbelievably strong. Even surrounded by enemies, he kept his cool and fought as if battle-hardened. You managed to create an opening in front of us, Kazuya! Let's use this chance to fall back! Right. Are you running away? I told you not to underestimate me. More appear. No way! There's still more? There's a lot more where those came from. These ones are being used to test your strengths. I've got the majority of them on standby. I was a little surprised to see you get reinforcements, but the black dogs aren't scared at all. Just how long can you keep up your attacks, I wonder? Indefinitely, really. Between Hellbreak and a meditation, we could keep this going all day long. Perhaps sensing our fear, the black dog is slowly regaining her will to fight. The other black dogs are also getting ready to pounce. Damn it! It's true that this situation is getting worse and worse for us. We can't afford to fight recklessly if we don't know how many of them there actually are. Isn't there anything we can do? Kazuya-kun. This is pretty random. But black dogs are a kind of hellhound, right? This isn't the time for that! Hellhounds are known as the so-called hunting dogs of the demon realm. Some famous ones are Cerberus, Ortherus, and Harry Jack. In our demon realm, hellhounds who obey the Demon King's authority will only obey those of equal strength. Using any other method to control them risk being attacked. Oh, right! Yami-chan wondered before how she was able to get them to obey without the authority of a Demon King. That's right. Isn't it strange? Just how exactly is she making them obey her when she obviously doesn't have the Demon King's rank in her lineage? Also, you've already made the acquaintance of a Hellhound, Kazu-kun. Not only that, but you've already got her to obey you. She goes by the name of Barghest. So that's it. I'm starving. Speaking of which, isn't it about time for lunch? That explains why I'm so hungry. Kazu-kun? What are you saying at a time like this? I made sure to bring something for lunch, but what about all you black dogs? Come on now, you can't fight on an empty stomach. Unless, of course, someone's promised to give you all some food. What? You're all getting demon realm meat once you've dealt with him. We agreed I'd give you 5 pieces each, didn't we? 5 pieces? That's quite a feast you promised. But didn't you say there were a lot more black dogs on standby? There isn't much demon realm meat around, and it doesn't keep for long, so you have to go to pretty high-class places to get it. Do you really have the money to buy enough for all of them? Well, that's... Hey, wait! Don't climb up here! It's gonna break! It'll break! Stop it! Don't pull on my skirt! You're drooling on it! Being like this, don't you forget! I'll definitely get you next time!